And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at Hartlepool's councillors, specifically as they try to virtue signal that they're anti-racist and doing, as most virtue signals of this sort, terribly badly. Now this is in regards to a monkey statue that's in Harlepool, and someone in the council has decided that the monkey statue needs an explanatory sign to avoid offending visitors following the Black Lives Matter protest. Now, before we actually go into why there's a monkey out in Hartlepool and why someone automatically thinks that it would offend certain people, after we've had a quick look at the councillors by name. Now these are going to be named and shamed. It is on their website, so I'm not doxing anyone here, I'm just explaining who they are. So we'll just run through quickly, shall we? We've got Henry Ashton's Conservatives, who, in the famous words of Hamza Youssef, we all know who he is, white. Then we've got Moss Body, white. Jonathan Brash, white. Paddy Brown, white. Tom Cassidy, white. Ben Clayton, white. Rob Cook, white. Brian Cowie, white. Gordon Craney, white. White. Oh, we've got one there that hasn't got a picture. They're anonymous. I'm guessing white by the name, Christopher Groves. So as you can see, the entirety of Hartlepool councillors are white. Now, in regards to the actual statue that they think needs an explanatory sign. Now, this is on top of, let me just say this, 0 complaints about the statue. In fact, the statue itself raises around £2,000 a year for charity, thanks to the coins deposited within it by visitors. So it's actually a charity. But they think it needs an explanation. Absolutely disgraceful, this. There is a reason why Hartlepool has a monkey statue in the city, and it has nothing to do with what these muppets think it does, because that's exactly what this screams to me. The reason why Hartlepool has a monkey statue, and also Hartlepool's football club, Hartlepool Town, has a monkey mascot. He's called Hangus. You ready for this? In roughly 1855, a monkey was washed up and is believed to be the survivor of a shipwreck off the northeast coast of England. And because the villagers had never before seen a monkey or a Frenchman, they mistook it for a Frenchman and convicted it of being a spy. Now what gets this even worse is the legend goes that they actually hung the monkey for being a spy. It wasn't that they just convicted it, they hung it. Now, there's no actual firm evidence that this actually happened. The first time it was actually mentioned was in a song in 1855, but I assume there is some truth to it. So as you can see, it's got nothing to do with BLM. So whoever in this council, all of these white people, white middle-class liberals, I have no doubt, decided to virtue signal that Hartlepool is anti-racist. It's not just not racist, it's anti-racist. And how is it anti-racist? By assuming a statue of a monkey will offend Black Lives Matter protests and BAME people. How racist can you get? Honestly, who looks at a monkey statue nowadays and thinks, looks like a black fella? Absolutely abhorrent, isn't it? Now, what happened to just not being a racist? I'm sure most people that are listening to this are just not racists. Anti-racism is a way for white middle-class liberals to virtue signal that actually they might be the racists. Am I wrong on this, everyone? It's an absolute own goal, isn't it? I think it's quite insulting to think that there needs to be an explanatory sign on a statue of a monkey. What's next? Are they going to be getting rid of chimpanzees out of zoos because it might offend someone? Wow, just wow. I've never thought like that in my entire life. And I'm quite sickened, Hartlepool councillors. Quite sickened, to be honest. You're a disgrace. But what say you, everyone? I'd like to know your opinion. I'm sorry for laughing, but this anti-racism push that everyone's jumping on board with is actually making everything 10 times worse, 100 times worse, 1,000 times worse. It's hyper-accentuating everything, isn't it? It's looking at minute details to find fault. Well, if you look hard enough at things, you can always find fault. This sort of stuff needs to stop, in my opinion. It's ripping the country apart from the inside, getting us all fighting each other when we should be looking at the people at the top. but I may be wrong. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out, everyone. Let everyone know that Hartlepool are trying to virtue signal extremely badly. Name and shame the lot of them. Stay sane, and I'll see you on the next one.